Good Sunday morning and welcome back to Angie's DIYs. This segment is called Give 'em Something to Talk About. And today we're going to be talking about a funeral gone bad. Alright, so we're over in 2 Samuel, and the scripture starts with, "Sometime later, the king of the Amorites died, and his son Hanun became king in his palace. Then David said, 'I'll show kindness to Hanun, son of Nahash, just as his father showed kindness to me.' So David sent his emissaries to console Hanun concerning his father. However, when they arrived in the land of the Amorites, the Amorite leader said to Hanun their lord, 'Just because David has sent men with condolences for you, do you really believe he's showing respect for your father? Instead, hasn't David sent his emissaries in order to scout out the city and spy on it or demolish it?' So Hanun took David's emissaries, shaved off half of their beard, cut off their clothes in half at the hips, and sent them away. When this was reported to David, he sent someone to meet them, since they were deeply humiliated. The king said, 'Stay in Jericho until your beards grow back, then return.'" So that's a story to talk about. There's a lot more in before the chapter, a lot more after the chapter, but I think if you're in an unfavorable conversation, this will be something to talk about. Just say, "Hey, have you ever heard the story about when they cut off half of their beard and cut off their coattails so their bottoms were showing and humiliated them?" And I guarantee you probably the majority's going to say, "I never heard that story." And you can just change that unfavorable situation like that. But study it, get it in your head so you can use it for that purpose. And who knows, maybe an unbeliever will come to believe just because of your act of kindness that day. All right, I'll see you next Sunday.